Hello, can you hear us? Can you hear us? Can you
And
hear
we're live.
us? I think you can hear
Da,
us.
da, 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 da.
Get your foot off my cable, Ryan.
I'm so
Hello,
sorry.
everyone. We're going to go to visuals very shortly. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. So many little things to put together when you're doing a little stream, a non traditional stream. We're in the Deadliest Dungeons set, but we are not dressed up, which we'll show you in just a second. In
Well,
fact, are you ready? Well, Sarah is.
I mean, hey, look, I'm wearing like a T-shirt with an armor print on it.
Oh, look, I mean, I'm wearing a bandana.
Hey, Paul.
There we go. So let's go see what these visuals look like. Oh, there's the
hello.
dungeon
Wait.
master.
Oh, I've got my inspiration number. I should remove.
Wow.
Oops. Oh, you're Tharius.
There we go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ah.
Got a frozen camera.
Oh, we have a frozen camera.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I'll take care of it.
Dungeon master fixes it. We'll get off the frozen camera. We'll go to the. We're not going to that one. Yeah, there's a nice frozen camera.
Taking a sleep.
There's Paul, everyone. Look at him.
having a nap.
There's the Paul that I'm used to seeing. He's always napping behind the scene. He's not letting anyone know. So much professionalism. Yes, we do much professionalism. Check this. Oh, Dungeon Master's gone. There we go. It should work in a sec. Just showing off the cloth map. Look at that.
Oh wow.
I'll do all my plugs. So this is the cloth map that everybody gets who participates at the Dual Books Plus. You get these in every pledge reward that's for the doubles. It's not up yet. Nope. Okay. Oh, doing a little camera reset. So this is the Imarian map, and this cloth idea was actually from one of our regulars who plays on the Dungeons and Dragons online stream that we do from time to time, Slylock. And so he was like, I really, I want to buy your whole thing at the all-in pledge. He goes, but I just want a map. Can you give me a fold-out map or something that I can put on my wall? Because when I get into Worlds, I like to put all the paraphernalia on the wall so that I'm into it, right? And I was like, well, maybe I'll just get you a cloth map made, because he was going to put like $800 into this pledge. And so I was like, I'll make a cloth map for you. And then I sourced it, and I'm like, what if I just made cloth maps for everybody? So this is thanks to Slylock. So everybody gets one of these. Is pledged at that
Thank
dual
you,
book level.
Slylock.
Thank you, Slylock. And it is quite cool. It is good material. This is the sample print. The only thing I have to do on this one is I just have to raise the names brightnesses a little bit so that they kick more on fabric, because paper and screen is different than fabric. So just gonna for the actual one, they'll probably be about 50% brighter, so you'll at least be able to read everything without a. You can read it in bright light, but in low light, it's hard to read like little names like the oceans and stuff.
It's like a small tapestry.
Yeah. And then of course, while Devin struggles with that one camera we have to figure out, I'll show you guys the spell book, because a good portion of you guys picked out the spell book, which is crazy sauce. This spell book is a hardcover spell book. Feel how heavy this is.
That's nice.
It's a weapon,
That's nice.
right?
Oh.
It's a weapon. So
That's
it's got iron binding. It's an actual novelty item. It's a spell book that Noble Dwarf makes. Noble Dwarf is a purveyor of canvas mapping and things like this, spell books and spells. To Alyssa Faden, famous cartographer for D&D books and stuff like that. He does all of her maps. We are live on me, but our screen is missing. Our frame. That's the frame we're using? Oh, I didn't give you the other one. Fair enough. Okay, everyone's live. We'll stay there for now. Yeah, so these spell books are made of canvas pages. So we're going to go through it. Canvas pages there, so they're like really durable. You're not really tearing them out. And the cool part about the spell book is that these are all Imarian spells. The first 20 are Imarian spells, and the other 20 are spells that exist in D&D, such as one of my favorites to show is Featherfall, right? So these spells there. But the first 20 spells are all the spells that were made for Imaria. They're brand new spells you get in this world. And the artwork, what makes it really cool is that this artwork is just a part of the spell, but everything is written in a type of Futhark. So this is a Futhark incantation that is translated from an Estonian phrase that I translated from an English incantation, and the English incantation is about the spell. right? So if the spell is about reflexes, it'll talk about, if this spell is about, this is called Instill Mana. The spell is called Instill Mana. And the incantation is something to do with instilling mana into nothing, right? And then I translated that into Estonian. So if you speak Estonian, even it's better with someone who doesn't speak Estonian tries to read Estonian, because then it actually sounds like you're trying to cast a spell. And then I translated that into Futhark. So if you wanted to decant the Futhark, you could cast the spell. So it's kind of since it's a novelty item, I had to do something that's more, and that this language here that was created by Noble Dwarf is a language that Noble Dwarf created. So you can literally just cast spells from your book if you're that kind of role player that wants to have the book in your hand when you're casting the spell. I mean, you would probably love something like that.
That is next level awesome.
It's next level.
I don't know anybody who would want to speak in tongues as they cast spells.
Yeah, who would want to have an item like this when playing D&D? Not even on stream, you were collecting spells.
Oh yeah.
Look at this. You have to collect all these now.
Yeah.
And then on the backside, these notes are cool. It's just the secret. It's just Da Vinci's.
I mean, look.
The Da Vinci's notes.
It comes down to this. Do you want to just be like, I'm going to cast Chill Touch, or do you want to just be like, I shall reach out and I shall exclaim, Vita Mortus Kerio, as the writhing strands emerge forth from my fingertips.
Oh, I'm gonna put an LED strip in a book and just have it
yes,
light up.
yes, that's
wow.
crazy
Get
good,
one of those
right?
magician's ones that
Yeah.
fire just shoots out every time.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
I'm impressed with the functionality of it. You can't destroy that book.
Yeah,
You
you
can-
can
you
spill
can
on
use
it.
it,
You
yeah.
can I mean, I'm sure if you give a good reef, you'll pull the page because it's all bound through and the best part about it is that the way he's put this iron together. The guy who did this ironsmithing does the ironsmithing for the spell books that are on Critical Role. So these are a Critical Role inspired item. They're screwed in. So the only thing that breaks the immersion is the fact that it's a screw. But they screw in, so you can technically take this out and you can replace the pages of your
Oh
spell
my
book.
god. And I bet you it's got a real nice tactile feel to it too.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
take it. Take a look at it. Feel it. It's heavy,
Oh my.
right? It's an actual spell book. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, this is
And we found the guy
wow.
at we found Mark Street of Noble Dwarf at Gamehole Con, and when I saw the book, I wanted to buy the book that he had created, which has all of the basic D&D spells. But then I was like, "Do you make custom books?" He's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "I personally bought a custom book make so I could make all those spells and add them in." And then I was like, "Let's just add it to the Kickstarter." There's no minimum. They're expensive because he makes them all by hand. But all of them are going to be unique to you because he's going to hand peen all the iron and everything. So it's So anyways, if you're looking to just really drop, honestly, a couple $100 Canadian on a novelty item, that's the item for you. It's a gift if one of your players is a crazy, awesome wizard who's been playing wizards their whole life, and you wanted to get them a really cool birthday or Christmas present. There's an opportunity for that. And the book never returned to Tommy's hand. That's right.
Oh, yeah. I think
Everybody was
that is
betting that you're
canon
just
now.
going to steal it. That's fine.
It's gone.
And then, of course, so we've talked about the map. We'll do all that before we get into the actual game. So we talked about the map, and we talked about the book, the spell book. We've got this. If you haven't figured this out yet, this is the immersive map book. This is from the previous Kickstarter, but we have a bunch of these that we're making, and this map book is a ringed lay flat. You can put Sharpie on it. You can put those removable stickers, and all of the maps are custom custom
Weave breaker.
Imarian maps. Imarian. It's because I was thinking about playing Kamal today. So yeah,
Everything's
so this is
built
just
there,
one of the things for the deluxe package and stuff like that you can get. There we go. And then of course, the really expensive item on the but that's so worth it is the dice. So you got the Rennick ones.
I do have the Rennick ones.
So you have Rennick, the essence of Rennick, which is these glowing green dice. Yeah, you have to.
I took mine out. I'll put them back in.
Although those are for the other
Oh,
Kickstarter.
Okay, that's fine.
So I've got Chronomancy dice. These are liquid core. So you shake them up. They got this cool, vibrant Chronomancy feel to them. That's Sapphire Fang. That belongs in a different set. We played D&D till 2 o'clock in the morning last night, so we're still on a D&D high. There's the Elder Dragon set. So if you know anything about Imaria, there are 8 Elder Dragons, and they all have their fangs removed that have turned into artifact swords that are like a huge plot point of the entire world. So we made Elder Dragon dice. So there's Amber Fang, Amethyst Fang, Diamond Fang, Jet Fang, Emerald Fang, Ruby Fang, and Opal Fang, and then Sapphire Fang is right here. So there's an 8 set you get. These are made by Dispel. Dispel are some of I would probably say at this point, the leader of artisan resin hand molded dice. They're all handmade, so they're all uniquely made. And so Dispel Dice has worked with us and partnered with us to create these cool dice for you to get involved with.
And they really are top-notch quality.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No,
Yeah.
they're incredible. They're sharp too. Like they'll kill a person. I've also got the Evil Dead. It even says so inside the box. These are not for consumption because people have tried to eat them, which is weird. But they are delicious. And then Paul's got the delicious
Necronomicon
looking.
dice.
Don't eat them.
delicious looking.
Or lick
Paul's
them.
got the Necronomicon dice, and I've got the Evil Dead 2 dice, and then I have the Blood dice that are currently on the Evil Dead 2 Kickstarter that is concurrently running with this one because Lynn Vander's ridiculous. And then, but I mean, they've got dispel.com, dispeldice.com. I mean, these are ooze. These are gelatinous cube dice. So they have an incredible amount of cool dice you can get just on their site if you're not interested in any of the Amarian ones.
Do that
But-
dice shake again?
Sorry?
Do that dice shake again?
Like that?
Just look at the camera.
Yeah, okay.
Roll them enthusiastically.
You want me to fail and kill the dice? So we have to bring BattleTech into this. Yeah, so there you go. You get your map, your spell book, get your dice, you got the other book, all the things. I don't have a sample of the actual Marian book. I've just got the older edition, Legacy of Mana, the previous version that has some stuff in it. But this new book has got upgraded stuff from this and a whole bunch of stuff. But
It's very exciting.
and of course, those of you who are at the Lynn Vander badge level, you'll get a cool. This is what the dice tray looks like. I don't have a sample of the new ones, but this is a faux leather, but it feels like a leather. Dice tray from Foam Brain Games, and you will have blue ones with the Imarian logo and the Pillars of Power logo inside. And for those of you that are badge holders, you'll get a blue one with the Lynn Vander shield inside. And you're like, what's a badge holder? We'll put that in the next update. We've hit the mech builder.
Yes, we have.
We hit the stretch goal for the mech builder. And the next up is the Blood Magus and the Valkyrie Fighter.
The Valkyrie Fighter, yeah. I know
Yeah,
there's a
people in the
lot of
comments were
interest in
talking about the Blood Magus. Yeah, we really like the Blood
Big Red
Magus.
wants it.
Yeah, the Blood Magus
pretty
is
bad.
is he going to make it for his cow?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, he's making a cow Nemo. It's great.
Yeah.
Not a Minotaur, an Orator.
An Orator.
An Orator, which is awesome. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. People said I need to roll shake dice enthusiastically.
That's what I was trying to get at
Yeah.
there earlier.
Everybody except you was on the same table there.
I know
I'm
that move.
thinking.
I'm stuck in my own like loop now.
Tommy is a meme.
Yeah.
Don't cuck the dice, Tommy. Okay, so let's play a little D&D. Half an hour into this.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Yes, we are going to do a brief little one-shot here to kind of show off one of the adventures that will be making its appearance in the Imarian Knights book. It may not appear in the exact format that I run it. I have done a little bit of modification, and I'm probably going to tweak and play with it to kind of suit the party and what's going on. But you will find it in some form finalized in the Imarian Knights book when that comes out, along with many others written by some great folks such as Mark Muir, Brian C.P. Steele, Michelle Nguyen Bradley, Luke Gygax, and so many more. We are going to be jumping straight in without too much ado.
Ooh.
I, of course, am Tomekeeper Devin, lead RPG designer of Lynn Vander Studios, and I wrote this adventure that we're about to play through. It will be a lot of fun.
Oh,
I think.
you wrote this adventure.
I did.
We should talk. You should talk a bit about the adventures in the Amarian Knights book
I just-
quickly.
I just did.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Did you mention who's in it?
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Sorry. Wow, Tom, you should pay attention
Continue
when the
to shake
dungeon
your
master's
dice.
talking. Shakes
It's
dice.
just shake your dice. And,
Tom's a fully engaged player.
What?
We'll just have that meme on repeat.
Right.
that should be our stream starting soon.
It should
actually.
It really should be,
Yeah,
yeah.
we-
Yeah,
we-
like,
we
that's
may-
all everybody wants to
we-
see.
we
It's just
might-
me
we
in a
might do
loop,
that.
rolling, fondling my dice.
Yeah, so that is who I am.
Nobody wants
We
that.
shall get to
Nobody
who
wants
these
that.
are, because if you're just tuning in, you don't know who we are. You just had to listen to this man talk for half an hour, and you don't know who he is. So we're gonna get to that.
I love the thought of that.
Six Nights of Gaming. Deprecation is the only way we show love.
That's
We're,
right.
we're gonna get to that, but first we shall set the scene. You are all adventurers of Imaria, and you've all have very unique, specific skills to this wonderful world. And you have been hired by the Lunalian War Council, a group, an oligarchy in the lands of the sky, the floating islands high above the surface world. One of their airships has gone down and crash landed in northern Crimeris around Wolfsgate. This is territory they don't normally have much access with, and it is also territory they do not want their various technologies of airships and other things that would be with on board to get into the hands of locals. So they are sending you down a trusted team of mercenaries who are being led by an agent, someone who has done these types of retrieval jobs in the past. Why don't we start with you, Ryan? Who are you to kind of enter in leading this team of salvage operations?
Today I am Oswald Skysworn. Top of the morning to you. Oswald is a very robust halfling. He's pretty dedicated. He is a phrenic cleric, which means he is all about self-actualization. He is about just being the best he can be, and he loves to have a lot of gadgets around. You'll notice he has occasionally a little drone that sometimes hangs out next to his tools. But he's just a fun-loving, jovial guy. Very nice to his friends, the people around him. You'd never, yeah, you'd wanna hang out with this guy for sure.
He's your friend? All right.
That's right.
And with you, you have brought one of your more trusted agents that you've done a
Yes.
couple of jobs with.
Exactly.
When they asked you to recommend some people,
Yeah.
you recommended this person here. So Sarah, you were playing what?
I am playing Tinval, who is a Vector Mancer Psionicist. She is a pin pan, hence her fashion choices.
Very pan.
She is size small. She is one of the Sky Touched, so she's like kind of born of mana itself, yeah, she's friendly. She gets along well. She really likes Oswald, likes traveling on airships. Thinks that life is just fun and a game and just one big
Right,
adventure.
dandy.
It's great.
With you, of course, is someone else who has grown up on a ship, although more of the